Yes, people. Welcome back to another City Extra stream. Transfer news is popping off today, slash this morning, so we thought we'll catch up on all that. We can have a conversation about what's going on right now, because more news just seems to be breaking about different players. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click the notification bell so you know that every time that we go live. And yeah, I'm sorry, chat. I lied. No, I'm joking. I didn't lie. No one got it right. You said white. You said white, and Huey's wearing off-white. You need to get I want the hex code. That's what needs to happen. Run my bread, says Tyrese.
He's trying to talk his way out of this, man. He's a scumbag. He's lying to the community. What a horrible, horrible thing to do. You'd never catch me doing that. You'd never ever see me doing that sort of thing.
Oh no, no, not you. Could never be you.
You straight after the stream, you need to make a 10-minute video apology.
Apologizing to the channel.
I had a serious lapse in judgment.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, let's quickly move on from that. There has been news since last night and slash this morning about quite a few different things, and the biggest one out there is the fact that Cole Palmer is open to a move to Chelsea, and they're also very interested. The same company came out before and said that he thinks that a bid has already been submitted as well. This is coming from all your big donnies. Fabrizio Romano said that Chelsea have now added Cole Palmer to their list of offensive players considered as a final addition this summer, and are set to open talks with City as soon as they see Palmer. As they see Palmer as the best solution. It's been confirmed by Matt Law and Jay Pacey for the Telegraph. It's very, very much a thing, this. So that's why I put a poll in the chat. Do you want to see Cole Palmer? Would you let Cole Palmer go to Chelsea? So would you, bro? At this stage,
No.
at this stage in the window, I don't think I'd let him go either.
I think we'd have to go and get a replacement for him, but I think he's too good to just let go, especially to strengthening a supposed rival. I mean, for them, it's a case of they missed out on Michael Olise, so he's obviously their alternative to Michael Olise, Cole Palmer, isn't he? They're trying to get a right winger in. No, I wouldn't. I think he's got stuff to offer. I think he's still got plenty to offer Manchester City even this season. I know there was a lot of talk about him potentially going out on loan to somewhere like Brighton or getting more Prem experience, but I think selling him altogether and then selling him to Chelsea is even more of a wrong move. I think no, don't you dare, City. Don't you dare sell him to Chelsea.
It's just a weird one because do they want to full sign him? I'm gonna guess because there's no talk of a loan deal, innit? They want to full send it, don't they? And nah, I was kind of open during the transfer window. I was open to Cole Palmer going on loan if we weren't going to get any game time here. But a loan deal was the key part for me. That I don't think I want to see him leave. Now, if he was to leave, what kind of price would you then have to put on it? Say he came out and was like, I want to leave. How much of your City are you saying then? Because we don't want to keep unhappy players ever, other than Bernardo Silva. I don't know what price you put on him. I've seen people saying 50 million. Yeah, Aubrey there says 50 million, not even 50 million pounds. Slicky there says 60 million pound. David says 60 million pound. It's a weird one, man.
I'd say like 60 million. Yeah, I think he proved enough in the Super Cup and the Community Shield that he definitely has something to offer that maybe some people didn't give him credit for last season, because we spoke a lot about how he was playing out of position last season, and you play him in the right wing. I said anyway that you play him in the right wing, he's going to do at least a very good job to some degree. You know what I mean? And he's got 2 goals already in this campaign. So I just wouldn't sell him at all. I just wouldn't sell him at all. I'd say no. But you can see what Chelsea are going to do, and you can see why he's open. What?
We have breaking news. Wolves have accepted Man City's latest offer for MATHEUS Nunes. According to someone called Loic Tanzi. Oh my god, I think we need to change the name of the... we need to change the name of the stream, innit? This can't be, doesn't it? Cole, sorry, Cole,
Oh!
mate. Sorry, Cole, mate.
Oh, put on the emergency siren. Get your priorities in order, Porty, you big liar.
I'm trying to change the stream.
I'm finding it hard to trust you right now. I don't believe you.
Yo!
You've broken our trust, but I'll have to go with it.
You gotta run with it, man. It's real. It is real. I just seen it in
Oh,
the chat.
shit! MATHEUS NUNES!
Uh,
What's Portuguese for hello? Obrigado!
wow, you pulled that out of the bag, man. Is that what it is?
Is that what it is, yeah?
People saying sauce, by the way, and I don't know what do you know what I mean? Awful sauce, don't believe it says raised turtle. Freddie is in the chat, and he just put, bin the Puma stream title, he stinks. Freddie needs to clarify what's going on with this sauce, man, because I don't know who this guy is. But I'm going to get gassed about it anyway. Right. There you go. Stream name changed. Before we go into the Nunes, there you go. Tanzi Loic is a tier 1 French sauce, says Zohib. Pretty mad. Lord of Trexie with a 24 months says, yes, boys, 2 whole years. Here's to many more. Yes, mate. Dynamo Drillers Craig with a 24 months. I don't think it's the right move for City or Parma. I think they're offering 80 million plus. Then maybe consider it. Also, English tax. Yeah, I don't think it's the right move. I think we keep hold of Cole Palmer. Zane in the chat saying Palmer's gone. I think keep hold of it, man. I think keep hold of Cole Palmer if we can. The only way that I see him leaving, if he tries to force his way out because he doesn't feel like he's going to get game time. Matt O'Donnell with a 7 month also says Palmer has to be the same or more as Elise, and the fact Chelsea have gone from Elise to Palmer tells you we shouldn't sell him.
How reliable is this Loic Tanzi guy?
Freddie said he'd give him a full moon. He said he's tier 1 French sauce.
Yeah, but what's French got to do with this? Do you know what I mean?
He's just a tier 1 French sauce, and he's probably just heard information. Craig in the chat, who's been on this deal like all the time, he said, I told you last Monday the deal was already agreed. It has been for weeks and said from day one that this deal will be done by deadline day, and I stick to that. Yeah, man, I trust you, Craig, innit? I trust you, man.
As far as I'm concerned, we've signed him. This is an emergency situation, people. We have signed MATHEUS NUNES. Look, even Freddie says that's very true, hence why I'm still scared. I don't know why we would put our faith into this guy, but I'm happy to run with it.
We just got to run with these things, innit? We just got to run with these things. Like, it's funny, prep for a Palmer stream, end up talking about Nunes again.
Who's Palmer anyway? You know what I mean? Nunes.
Yeah. on that,
there's me saying, no, don't sell him. Then Nunes. Like, who's he? Who's this guy?
So, before, Jack Gorn came out and said, well, he confirmed that City are willing to walk away from the deal, the Nunes deal. Wolves want over £60 million and City don't want to pay above £55 million. So either what's happened here is one of two things. Either City have realised they need to give Wolves what they want to get the deal done to prevent a scramble in the last 48 hours of the transfer window, to prevent like a big, oh shit, we need to go and find someone quickly, or else Wolves have shit the bed and said, okay, City aren't going to budge, we need the cash, let's take it straight away and just keep it moving, keep it stepping, let's take our 55 M's or whatever it was. So either City have shit the bed or Wolves have shit the bed, but according to French Donny, French Tier 1, someone's stepped down and agreed. So yeah, there has been some form of breakthrough, definitely.
There must have been. I mean, is there any more journos hopping on this? There should be. Like, if he's a tier 1 guy, there should be other journos hopping on this pretty quickly.
Check this. Zohib says there, Tanzi Loic has been spot on with Mendes' clients, such as Nunes to Wolves and Nuno Mendes to PSG. So maybe that's why he knows. Maybe he's like in there with Mendes. So maybe that's where his reliability comes in.
Okay.
Do you reckon it's anything to do with that defender from Girona being confirmed? I don't know. Freddie just put boom, we're alive. What does that mean? What does that mean, Freddie? You can't just put boom, we're alive? Or is it from what I just said?
Both of us are ill as fuck anyway, so
yeah. But together we make a single human being, bro. We're good, isn't it? Like, yeah. Jay with a 5 says, Wolves just signed a Girona player for almost nothing, possibly linked to the Nunes deal. Is that a thing, this Girona thing? Like, if City just gone, here, we're shiced in this round. I mean, you can have him for whatever you want.
Yeah, there could be something there, some gymnastics going on to get the deal done. Like that's just one of the perks of owning multiple clubs. I mean, like if Wolves want a player, we can go right, take a pick from any of our other like 14 clubs, just none of the City players, and Wolves will go right. We'll have this Donny from Girona. But I think what I said is what it was. Either one of City or Wolves went, fuck, we're gonna have to just agree to this because it's at this stage of the window. We need it to happen. So City either paid the extra cash the Wolves wanted, the extra 5 million, to avoid a scramble, or else Wolves said we need the cash. City won't budge. No one else is going to offer us this kind of cash, so just accept it. I always felt at this stage of the window the deal was going to happen anyway, because we knew from the moment that we went in for MATHEUS NUNES that Wolves wanted cash. Wolves were in some sort of financial situation that they needed money. So I thought that if we just kept our hand in the pot kind of thing, we'd have got him, and eventually they would have cracked. That's probably what happened.
Well, on that, Craig Party Time has come out with some information that he's saying. He's been on it, as we all know, as the chat know. Craig Party Time is the City extra resident ITK for this deal. He says the deal will be 60 million euros plus 5 million in add-ons, with Tommy Doyle now likely to go permanent to Wolves on loan with obligation to buy. At £12.5 million. The deal will cost City a total cost of £47 million plus Tommy Doyle. So
then yeah, that's
that kind of stands in with what everyone else been saying as well, like this whole City's valuation, and then obviously you've got Tommy Doyle being thrown on. There has been a lot of rumours about the Tommy Doyle thing, and it's something that Craig Party Time there has said for quite a long time. Anthony Nolan there says it's party time. Also, someone just mentioned it in the chat there, right? You're wearing the shirt, bro.
Do I also have a Porty 69 shirt?
But it's not. Imagine. But it's not like, maybe it's not the name on the back. Maybe it's just the version. Maybe the shirts that you got are like good luck charms, man.
What if I turn around and it was just Porty 69?
I would love that. I'd love that. That'd be funny. It's not though. No, who is it?
Not kidding. I'm not telling you.
No, you can't allow it. Can't allow it. Mr. Myrtle with a 5 says, respect the French Donny, but I'm waiting on Super Jackie Gorn, Man Like Fab, or Sammy Lee. Yeah, a lot of people will just be waiting for like the Fabrizios, the Jack Gorns, but we gotta get gassed about the French Donny. I just gotta get gassed about it. It's he's a tier 1 Donny. Someone said I think it was Zohib there, or someone said he's the Jack Gorn of PSG. So he's a Jack Gorn somewhere.
Okay.
Aubrey says 10 out of 10 transfer window.
Yep. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. I wonder if this is general consensus. Is this a 10 out of 10 window with Nunes?
I thought you were Googling for a second there. Is this a 10 transfer?
Me Google it. No. Don't put a poll in the chat. I want people to. People say no. Depends on Palmer.
No, Nunes chat. You have to think. You have to put the Nunes one into perspective. The Nunes deal is genuinely huge, for our team for a multitude of reasons. First of all, he's a very good footballer. Nunes. He's young and he's a very good footballer, and he can play a range of positions. We all know that. What I've been saying for a few days now, and I think we agreed, is probably the best factor off the bat before we see him ever wear a City shirt properly, is we know he can take games off Rodri.
Yeah.
He can take time off Rodri. The big thing for me was, before this window closed, that we found someone, because Calvin Phillips obviously is deemed not serviceable to Pep Guardiola. We found someone that could relieve Rodri of game time. Rodri can't play 60 games a season. Nunes can play that deeper lying role. He's Premier League proven. He's a technically good player. As long as he can do a better job than Calvin Phillips at taking time off Rodri, for me, this is going to be a successful transfer and is worth every penny. So the fact that he's a good footballer, he can play 8, he can play 6, whatever, that's fantastic. But if he even just comes in and plays 20 games as number 6 and nothing else, and we're fine, that's cool with me. Just let Rodri take a chiller.
Ray P there says you all said Cover can do that. Cover can do it as well, though. That's the thing. It's about having more than one option in there. So if Rodri gets rested game time, you could put Nunes in there and then play Cover a bit further forward, like, or you switch that.
Nunes is similar to Gundo, exactly. Zohib. Gundo was serviceable at number 6. Remember, there was times where like we thought Calvin was going to play number 6, and then Gundo would turn out
Gundo would
number
play
6.
it. Do you remember against United? Obviously,
Yeah.
I think Phillips was injured by then anyway. But against United was like, what we're going to do with this number 6 role, and then Gundo just played it and he smashed it. And because he's done that role before, he's done it plenty of times. Did it when he clutched it when Fernandinho got injured. So it's good to have that. It's good to have that versatility with some of your players, and especially with Rodri, because Rodri is so crucial. We need someone else who can step in and take a bit of time off him. Lord of Tracy says, can he take time off Rodri if he's getting stupid red cards? I mean, yeah, if he's getting stupid red cards, then no, he can't, and he needs to allow that. But at least
Is he a red card, Donny Nunes? Does he get a lot of red cards?
Well, he got a red card the other day.
He did, yeah, isn't he? Is he finished his suspension now? He must be.
Yeah. It was a one match. Simon Clark with 8 months says, if either McAtee or Palmer are sold, it won't be a good window for me. Well, on McAtee, Sheffield United are currently leading the race to get him back on loan from City, which I kind of understand. I think if we go get Nunes in, it'd be nice to keep him around the club, get a attacking midfielder still in there. But I think City are going to loan him out, personally. I thought we'd be going into the season with Palmer staying and McAtee leaving on loan. But it's the...
I'm okay with McAtee leaving.
McAtee going on loan and Palmer staying, I'm okay with that. It's the idea that Palmer's open to the move. I'm hoping it's not Palmer pushing it and wants to leave like fully, because then City will be more inclined to let him leave.
I would imagine that the fact that he's open to the move is to do with either his agent or someone at Chelsea who's in contact with him for personal terms, saying things to him like, we're going to make you a far more important player than what you are at City. Obviously, City don't value you. They didn't put you in your right position last season. And then, you're competing with Bernardo this season on right wing and maybe Foden too, or Alvarez. And where's your game time going to come? But at Chelsea, it's just you and Sterling type thing. And, you'll rotate, so you'll get more football. So that's probably why he's open to it. And I don't blame him. It just puts pressure on City to make it clear to Palmer that he's going to get sufficient game time, because he is at an age now, Palmer, where he needs regular football. He needs regular football to develop, or at least like enough football to develop. Not he's no longer just a bit part player. He needs to play consistent football for his own career. So I don't blame him for being open to it, but it just depends what City's stance is. And I suppose what our stance is as a fan base. What do we think? Is it worth holding on to Palmer and guaranteeing him a lot more football? Or do we want to let him go because we don't think he's going to get enough football?
I mean, I personally think he could get more game time on the right hand side. Now that Mahrez is gone, I think it makes more sense that he could get more game time. And if we're really going to deploy Phil Foden as more of a midfielder this season, you can see Jeremy Doku playing on the left hand side quite a bit as well. Rotating with Jack. Oh no! Wait, let me read. Is it Tolme? Is it Tolme? Tolme news.
White smoke. We have white smoke.
White smoke on Nunes. He did that for another signing that we did, and I can't remember which one it was.
Vardiol.
Yeah. It's the white smoke. Tolme is giving out the white smoke.
A new pope has been elected. Play the emergency.
Yeah.
Yeah, new pope's been elected. I didn't know Tommy was so religious, man.
I didn't know he was religious, bro.
Oh, hold tight, Tommy.
Hold tight, Tommy. Yo, absolutely madness. So white smoke, this is it, man. This is it. The breakthrough has happened. Obviously, he didn't train again today. He wasn't going to train until the window closed because obviously he just wants to leave. Guy was trying to force his way out. We're getting Nunes, man. We're getting Nunes. It's happening. It's already agreed. Wolves have accepted City's latest offer for MATHEUS NUNES, which is big. It is big.
Simon Mullock says, this is on City Xtra's Twitter, by the way, MATHEUS NUNES to Man City could be sweetened by a loan move the other way. That kind of lines up with Craig Party Time.
Yeah, it's the Tommy Doyle one. A loan move
with an option to buy. Put some damn respect on Craig Party Time this window,
Can we get W's in the chat for Craig Party Time, please? Because I think this ain't it. You know what I mean? People all repping all the Tommys and that, and we should be doing that as well. But Craig's been on this. From minute one.
Craig needs to make a Twitter, man. I need to follow Craig on Twitter and start getting bombazos from him.
We need
Fuck
Craig
that Romano guy. Who's Romano? Who's Jack Gunn? Craig Party
Craig Party time. That's where it's at.
And when Craig's about to drop a "Here we go," whatever his version is, he's just put like a party GIF or something like that. Like if someone's celebrating.
Yeah. It's party time.
Yeah, Wade Wardy time.
What if Craig Party time is Tommy? Imagine it is they're the same person.
I think you might know the answer to that, bro.
Yeah, I ain't saying anything. I prefer not to speak. He's Didsbury Dave. Craig Marno says fan. Craig Marno. KB Masters with a 5 says, a big up fellas. I have a twist on the Gundo replacement thing. All summer we've been thinking that we're looking for Gundo 2.0. Rodri is that guy. I don't see Rodri being our Gundo 2.0, but I mean, maybe with clutch goals and that. Yeah, but
the thing with this, you have to understand, the thing with City is we don't ever look for a 2.0 of anybody. We'll just keep bringing in players that Pep feels he can use to do certain things and play a certain way. Like, the idea was never to go and get a Gundogan out-and-out replacement. The idea was never to go and get a Mahrez out-and-out replacement. I mean, look who we've brought in. Doku, a very different player to what Mahrez was. You know what I mean? Mahrez was a very technical... Like, pace wasn't Mahrez's biggest asset. Doku, his biggest asset is his pace. So two very different type players. We lost Gundo. We brought in Kovacic. And now we're bringing in Nunes. Both of them very different players to Gundogan. But both of them will offer something that Pep Guardiola wants. So... I think this is huge. I think it's a genuinely fantastic transfer window. I'm so happy that Rodri's going to get not one, but two players in Kovacic and Nunes.
Who can play there. Yeah.
Who can play there. So it just makes us more sustainable, because if we didn't have a Rodri backup, you'd always be kind of biting your nails going, fuck, if Rodri gets injured, someone either is going to have to fill in as number 6 who's never done it before, or else you're putting your faith in Calvin Phillips, which not many people want to do. But now if Rodri gets injured or he needs rest, you have Nunes, you have Kovacic, two players, or at least with Kovacic, you trust him to do a decent job. And Nunes, I'm very confident will come in and do a decent job. So I'm really satisfied with these pieces of business, bro.
Yeah. KP with Game of the 2 says, Cover/Nunes are here to release Rodri into the 8. I mean, to be fair, we do see him push up, especially when John Stones pushes forward into the CDM role. Craig Party Time in the chat has said, guys, I'll repeat this 5 days before any other. I told you this deal was already done. I'm not Tolmy. You'll find me in South Stand. Yes. Go on, Craig Party Time. It's party time.
I'll be in the South Stand on Saturday, and I better meet you, Craig Party Time.
You're going to be looking at the party time.
I want to shake your hand.
Cal says that's what Tommy would say.
Yeah.
That's what someone who was Tommy would say. Also, just on this, Tommy has retweeted the City Extra tweet of the breaking Wolves have accepted City's latest offer for MATHEUS NUNES. Say it without saying it with a retweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. Anthony Landolfi, yes, with the $2. He says, what now, MATHEUS NUNES? Basically, MATHEUS NUNES is done. They've accepted it. So this will get done now. 100%.
I think the way I said there's two possible situations here. I think the one that's most likely is that Wolves caved in because A, they need the cash, and B, Nunes was kicking up a fuss. He was skipping training. He was essentially protesting to get out. So the easiest solution to just fix all those problems at once is agree the deal.
Yeah. And the fact that he was kind of driving his way out of there, City loved that. So it pushes us to then go, yeah, we'll go get him. If we think it's worth it, we'll go get him. Mr. Myrtle again with a 5. Yes, it says, swear down, Tiki just says, we're not paying what you want, give us the player, and he just wins. Tiki moves mad like. I mean, yeah, sometimes he wins. But then,
we're not paying what you want, plus give us the guy.
Yeah. We're not paying what you want. Give me that player for what I want to pay.
Imagine going into a shop, right? Going into Asda, yeah. And you fill up a basket with like 200 quid's worth of groceries. You get to checkout and they go, right, that'll be 200 quid, please. And you go, I'm giving you 100 and I'm taking the groceries.
No, have you ever seen that guy when he buys that Red Bull and he's like, 50p bastard. Fuck you, bye. That's it. That's cheeky. That's it. Yeah, pretty crazy, man. People saying about I love taxi burgers day, and Patrick Holly says, yes, Patrick, mate. People are saying about plane tracker. There's not going to be a plane tracker. We could get a coach tracker, a bus tracker. We can't actually do that, but we also
City will get him. City will get him a private car. That's what they'll get him.
Yeah, we'll get him a private car straight up here. Slicky says medical, but for Sunday. That's too late, isn't it?
We can track commercial flights from what's it called, East Midlands, whatever it's called, to Manchester, just for something to do.
Yeah, we can literally just we'll get on them ANPR cams in it and just look at motorways. We'll get a bus driving simulator thing, and you drive it, bro, and I'll pretend it's that you're him.
I am him, though.
You are him.
I'm not Nunes, but I'm him.
Yeah, you are him. Yeah, delete. That's why I've already deleted your number, bro, innit? Because you are him.
Well, I told you to delete my number a long time ago. Jordan actually can't contact me unless I contact him because I made him delete my number.
Yeah, I had to, innit? The guy scored too many goals, innit? So. To be fair, I told the chat about when you turned up here and you balled out. You started balling out with the football, and I was like, rah, this is pretty mad, this.
Yeah, I've got that. Oh,
yeah, you do. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's pretty mad that this has happened as we went live. It's the shirt, man. I'm telling you, that shirt just moves different. If you wear
when either of us wear this away shirt, something mad always happens.
Yeah, which is weird.
Were you wearing it the day that loads of shit popped off?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This shirt on the City Extra channel, it just brings us good vibes.
Yeah, it does. It's just it's the perfect vibe and out shirt, especially for transfers. My head's gone. People might be wondering what the source is for this for the Nunes to City. It is Tanzi Loic, and people might look at that and go, nah, that's not it. But he is a tier 1 Donny from France. Someone said before that he's very contacted in the Mendes deals. And even without that, we've got our own tier 1, mate. We've got our own tier 1 in Craig Party Time. There you go. Craig says, you'll find me Saturday, Hugh, in the South Stand. I'll be the one wearing the City shirt.
Oh, well, that narrows it down a lot. Thanks, Craig.
There is some more news. Chelsea have been encouraged by Man City not rejecting their interest in Cole Palmer. That's Nazar Kinsella who's come out with that. Yesha Sohib as well, put in the chat there. So yeah, City have not rejected it straight up. It could be a weird day this, where we get gassed about Nunes but then fuming about Palmer.
Would you be fuming if we got news that Palmer's gone, permanent deal Chelsea? Would you be fuming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too.
I'd be gutted.
I would too. Chat, what do you reckon? Would you be fuming if Palmer permanent deal to Chelsea done? Fuming? Yeah, I would.
I'd be gutted because it's like they say now we've got Doku. I get that, but then it's like Palmer's different kind of player.
Yeah.
He's a different kind of player, and then getting Doku adds a different dimension, and that's what it's about when you have different types of players that to play. So if we go for our wingers now, who are our wingers?
But when does Palmer get to play, bro? You've got Bernardo.
That's what I'm thinking.
Foden,
Bernardo, Foden, Doku. So because Palmer should be preliminary playing on the right hand side. That's his primary spot. That's where he should be playing, on the right hand side as a right winger. Mahrez done it, and in front of him you've got Bernardo, Foden, and Doku, who will probably all play on that right hand side before him.
So when is he going to play, man?
But then if Foden then does more of a permanent shift into midfield, and you class Foden now as a midfielder, especially with Kev being out, then it's just Bernardo and Doku.
Yeah, but that's not exactly easy to navigate around.
Yeah, that's still not an easy thing. So in his head, that's probably why he's probably open to this move, because he's probably thinking, I've still got 2 players in front of me.
And he's probably the Doku signing probably pissed off Palmer a lot. Palmer was probably thinking, with Mahrez gone, I'm up the pecking order a bit.
I should be straight in, yeah.
Yeah, and then City go and spend, 55, whatever it was, on Doku, who we're obviously going to want to play more than Palmer anyway then. So he's probably going, what the hell? Like, they're not showing much faith in me. So I am open to a move. I don't blame the kid.
Is there a situation where we're thinking Doku's going to play right wing and he doesn't? He plays left wing.
I mean, yeah, or else
Doku is there basically to push Jack Grealish and rotate with Jack Grealish on that side.
Or else Pep does what he did with Palmer last season and plays him left wing and rotates with Grealish. But we know that's not the one. That's not going to... Like, Palmer won't slam on the wing, on the left wing. It's tricky.
Oh, 2-time Chelsea there. Jacob Steinberg. Is this right? He's the Chelsea Donny as well, isn't he, Jacob Steinberg? Is that right? Am I making that up? Or I'm sure I've seen his name before getting about. Jacob Steinberg, he's a reporter for The Guardian. And Chelsea have had, this is 2 minutes ago, Chelsea have had a £35 million bid for Cole Palmer rejected by Man City.
£35 million, wow.
Why is there so much going on? It's breaking news again. It's the shirt, man.
I think if Chelsea bid 50, City would accept it. Because then
£35 million.
You're almost getting Doku for free then.
Yeah.
It almost covers the whole Doku deal if you sell the Palmer for 50.
Yeah. Still, it's hard, that, man. It's hard. I don't want him to go. I understand, like, it's greedy, innit? But I don't want him to go.
No, it is greedy. It's really greedy because if you think about it from his own personal point of view, it's hard for him to want to stay at City when there's no clear pathway to regular football. Which is what he needs.
What if we sold Palmer and City full sent Eze?
Yeah, I like that.
Chat, would you back that? Someone just said that Kay says, didn't Sam Lee say we'd get Eze if we sold Palmer? So basically, we hold out for 50 mil for Palmer and try sign Eze in the last couple of days. But that's such a... Mate, there's 2 days left. All 3 of you, including today. Eze first, then sell Palmer, Craig. I agree. Don't want a Zinchenko situation.
Eze be so difficult to get done right now. Like
Eze costs you 90 mil now.
Because Crystal Palace are about to lose Decore as well.
Are they?
Looking like losing... Yeah, well, Liverpool want Decore.
That's mad. I didn't know that. That's crazy. I agree. Viveri there says I don't think there's enough time for it. I don't think there is either. Turbo Virgin with the 2 months says, wasn't it rumoured that Oscar Bob would take Palmer's spot if he were to leave? Wouldn't be too unhappy if we sold for a good fee. Yeah, Oscar Bob was there to take his spot, but the Palmer thing was always been a loan deal out, and then Oscar Bob would take his spot because Oscar Bob isn't at the development level of where he's going to be demanding that much game time, whereas Palmer will be wanting more game time now, and that's probably why he's open to this Chelsea move. Whereas Oscar Bob, getting him in around the first team, I think will be fine with that, and I think he'd be happy with just like kind of getting chances here and there. Paritosh, yes, with the 27 months. Yes, it's Paritosh, mate. He says Palmer should have gone on loan last season like McAtee. Yeah, it's easy to say that now. He didn't have the best of years last year. Last year was meant to be Palmer's year where he breaks through. It turned out it was Rico Lewis's breakthrough year, not Palmer. But Palmer was the one that City thought would be making a mainstay in the team, and it just didn't happen for him. And Patrick Holly with a 3. Yes, Patrick says 50 mil with 70 mil buyback in case Cole slams at Chelsea. I don't think Chelsea accept that. Chelsea ain't going to put a buy. If Chelsea paying 50 mil, they ain't going to put a buyback in. They're like, nope, not a chance.
No. And Chelsea, Todd Bowley, out of a matter of pride, won't allow himself to be held semi-hostage by Man City, knowing that if Palmer slams, City can just come back and get him.
Come back and just go, yep, we'll have him back, thanks. For the sake of £20 million.
No.
It's mad. Craig says, after I told you last week in the training video, did you also see that he trained alone on the same day? I told you that he had arrived at City for training before deal was announced.
Who, Palmer?
No, I think that was the Doku thing. I think he's on about... Oh, yeah, because Craig said that Doku had trained the day before when after the medical and that, when we was all still talking about... we was waiting for the announcement, but he'd already trained before that announcement. He trained. He trained alone, so he didn't get pictured in the training.
Mad day.
Crazy day. Absolutely crazy day. I'm glad we went live at 1. Big up Freddie, man. I was going to go live at 2. We're just going to standard go live at 2. 2 p.m. is the usual standard live time for us on City Extra. Talk about things. And things just started popping off left, right, and centre. That shirt, man. It's some weird vibes, that shirt. It makes people move mad. Makes City sign players. or it makes transfer news pop, is what it does. Yeah, so we're currently in a position where Wolves have accepted City's latest offer for Nunes, and also on that, we've rejected a £35 million offer from Chelsea for Cole Palmer.
You think we'll get a here we go today for Nunes?
Yeah. No, tomorrow.
Wow.
In fact, yeah, I do.
I mean,
if this is correct, if what we're going off is right, I do, yeah, because why wouldn't we? I mean, it's all accepted, so why don't we? I think Fabrizio later on will bombard so it.
Fabrizio will be scrambling right now, looking to get the here we go ahead.
Yeah, definitely. Fab tweet. People are saying fab tweet. Oh my! Imagine it's this now. Imagine this is it. Oh, imagine that'd have been funny, wouldn't it?
Man City remain optimistic on Matheus Nunes deal, confident on bid being accepted as L'Equipe reported. More to follow.
Yeah, there you go. L'Equipe's reported it as well. So. There you go. How mad is that, though? We're just talking about it. It's the shirt. It's the shirt, bro. You start talking about it. It happens. Yeah, so he's kind of coy on it there. So we'll have to wait and see when he comes out with it. But maybe a here we go. Maybe a here we go today.
Fabrizio's watching us and he literally heard me say, well, we get a here we go today. Yeah, I better tweet something.
Let's tweet that. Yeah. So he said he did put more to follow, so... He has put more to follow. So that makes me believe that he is going to say something else. I think we get a here we go very, very shortly. I reckon the next couple of hours we get a here we go.
Yeah, I reckon too.
Yeah.
I reckon too.
Zoheeb says 5 p.m, watch this space. I think we get a here we go very, very soon. I think it'll either come from Fabrizio or you'll get another bombazzo from somewhere else. I think that's where we'll see. I think because other journalists and that coming out with that kind of stuff, I think that's when you'll see it. But Craig says that the here we go will be tomorrow, but I trust Craig as well, so I trust Craig's information, man. But yeah, it's all popping off. I think the Nunes. What's your percentage, bro? Nunes to City. How confident are you? 100.
100.
I think 100. I don't think there's a situation. It's grim saying that, but I don't think there's a situation where we miss out on this now.
No,
it's been accepted. I don't think City don't walk away from this now.
No, it's done. He's our player.
Yeah,
he's ours. He's mine.
Yours. Yeah, he's a huge player. UFC. Yeah, I rate it. Absolutely mint signing. So if we got it done, could we see hopefully we see a Doku debut this week. We didn't get it last week. Hopefully we see a Doku debut this week, but he could be on the bench. We have Nunes on the bench.
I think Doku will play on Saturday at some point.
Yeah, I agree. Percentage on Palmer leaving is a good one there. Actually, that's a good question. So on the other way, I'd say, oh man, that's a difficult one. That
I'm 50%.
I was going to go 50-50, but then I was kind of leaning towards it more of him leaving. I was kind of leaning towards he's going to leave, but then.
Nah, it's 50% because City will be very cute with this. They won't want to get roasted here at all for Palmer.
The thing is with Palmer, it forces City to go back into the market if we don't feel like we've got enough.
I just don't know. It's a really tricky one.
Yeah. It's kind of we rejected their first offer of £35 million. It depends on how much Chelsea are going to be willing to pay. How much do you think before City start looking at it? 50 mil.
50.
I think 50 mil is where we'll start talking. I think City will look at that. Like you say, then we'll look at that the Doku thing zone. Yeah, we've basically paid for that. But it's just a weird one to see Palmer go this late in the window is a bit of a rip. It's a bit of a rip because if you consider if we had Grealish, Doku on left, so say just as an example, Grealish, Doku left, it'd be Bernardo, Palmer on the right, and then keep Foden midfield.
And Doku on the right.
And Doku can play on the right. But I mean, like, if you just allocated him into spaces, like, if you just pushed him onto that left-hand side.
Yeah.
Lewis says maybe one more. Yeah, he did say maybe one more the other day. I kind of put that down to Nunes and Eze, but I don't see us going for Eze now. I think it's going to be so difficult to get him out of there. Like Hugh said, if they're going to get Decore, I think the Eze ship sailed. Don't think that's going to happen. But
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, absolute madness. Absolute madness. Wolves accept City's latest offer for Nunes. The breaking news, and also you got the breaking news added on top of that of Cole Palmer. Chelsea bidding £35 million for him, and City saying, no, mate, that is not enough. That is not enough. We've also had Thomas with the white flag, so the white smoke even. So that's it. That's your latest news, man. That's your latest news. So we'll have to wait and see. We could get a Fabrizio Romano. Here we go at some point today or tomorrow. But keep your eyes peeled. Get your notification bell turned on so you know that every single time that we go live. This could be a heavy day for content, man. Especially with Hugh wearing that shirt. If you're not already, like this. Yeah, taking it off. I'm tired. I'm taking it off. If you haven't already, make sure you like the stream. People saying check Tommy. I checked Tommy before, innit? I didn't see that. There's nothing else that he said. But yeah. Yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we will see you later on. Yeah, see you in a bit.